fragrance community, RazFrags34, another review for you. Coming from the house of Areej Dore. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan. Russian Adam, just really a class act in the perfumery world, and just so talented. Takes a lot of time. I love these limited editions, and really not limited editions, but you know, when he makes something, you know, there's about 300 to 500 to maybe 1,000 bottles. That's basically it. So it is very exclusive, and he really keeps it that way, and I do like that. As for the website, of course, I know it's all kind of like been a nightmare. People trying to get their bottles and this and that. I was very lucky and fortunate. Right when they went on sale, I was one of the first 100 to get the 5 bottle set. I believe it was like $1,130. I actually went on the next time, and it really crashed where people were trying to get bottles of Santal galore and all that. It was just a mess, and Russian Adam had a great video a few weeks back telling us about, you know, what happened and stuff, and he's going to actually get bottles to those people who didn't get Santal galore, or, you know, the people who ordered it. He was actually willing to buy the crazy people that are on eBay right now trying to sell these bottles, you know, especially Santal galore. He was actually going to buy those bottles for these folks and get them to them. So, and he really made a great video stating that, you know, he's very proud that people will spend a lot of money for these fragrances. I mean, it's a shame that, you know, we do the whole go on eBay and try and make money and stuff. I mean, if I have a backup bottle of something and I'm not using it, if it goes up $200, I'm going to sell it. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is, and that's what we all would do. Why wouldn't we do that? You know, so there is some profitability in these perfumes and things like that, but it can go, you know, neither here nor there. I mean, it's not really a big discussion to talk about. It is what it is, and supply and demand. You know, if you really want something that bad, you'll pay for it, and when there's not many out there, they just they bring some good money. But the quality that goes into these perfumes is just amazing. Musk Lave, it is just one of my favorites. I mean, this is just awesome. I mean, I'm getting some kind of mixed reviews on the new collection, so not sure how you guys feel about it. I still have a lot of testing to do. I've been wearing this probably for the last almost week and a half. But getting back to the website, it is what it is. I was one of the fortunate ones. 100 people got the full 5 set, set, the 5 bottle set. I was one of those, which very happy for, and proud to have it, you know, proud to have them in my collection. But guys, Musk Lave 2020 release. Let's get on with the notes. It is an extrait de Perfume. It's 30 mil. The bottle's 30 mil. This sells for about $220 on the site. So I believe the site's coming back up soon. There were actually 500 of these bottles made. So I'm not sure how many were sold in that release when the site was up, but not sure. Let's get on with the notes. You have bergamot and lavender oil from 1920. The heart notes, you have lavender absolute from 1915 to 1920. You have osmanthus, you have aged Mysore sandalwood, and you have natural wild Siberian deer musk. And then the base notes, you have iris accord, you have oak moss, and labdanum. Now guys, this one, it is absolutely, it's amazing how the notes are blended with this. You know, lavender can be very soapy. This, I believe, it's not soapy at all, but it's very clean, which is nice. The musk, you do get that musk in there, and it's not, it's animalic, but it's not too, like, it doesn't have that urine kind of like pissy smell. It is, I think there's so much going on with this fragrance that it takes away from that, the being too animalic. So this is really gonna work for people who are not into the full, you know, ouds and the Ensor oud and the Areej Dore and these, you know, very animalic ouds and musks and things like that. This one, it's I don't want to say fresh, but it's much cleaner, and it just works so great. It is a fougere. So that first initial blast, you get this beautiful, you know, kind of like dated bergamot. It's very citrusy, but the lavender obviously takes over right away. It is just beautiful. That deer musk, you're gonna get that muskiness in the opening, but again, not too uriny or pissy. You know, it's very smooth, and it just really gives it that nice feel. Again, it's not dirty, but it makes it a little more interesting. It's not just a clean musk either, which is really nice. And that's what's so cool about this fragrance, because you have the clean, you have a little bit of that animalic, and it just really blends in well. Towards the middle, it's gonna you're kind of getting the same thing. You're getting a lot of that lavender musk mix. And then it starts to sweeten up a little bit, and there's a smoothness about it too. You have some iris in there. I do get the iris, and then I believe I'm getting a lot of labdanum. Now, labdanum is used in a lot of perfumery. Labdanum is more like it's like an amber resin. It's like an ambery, resiny kind of scent. It's cousins to like benzoin, myrrh. Myrrh's another one. I don't get too much of a churchy smell with this, but it is you kind of get that a little bit. I don't get any smokiness to it, but that iris really plays a role in how it smoothens out real nice. The labdanum obviously has that sweetness, that ambery, resinous kind of thing going on. And then it's all balanced around that, that musk and the lavender. And guys, it is just beautiful. I mean, it's something that I've gotten compliments with this at work. So it's nothing like too, like, what is, you know what I mean? It's because people, let's be real. I mean, the regular designer fragrances and the Acqua di Gios and the Bleu de Chanels and all that, they're going to get compliments because it's just it just is what it is. People just, they're easy on the nose. But when you get a compliment on something like this that we know as being just a frag head, and it's just so like, there's so much complexity and so much in depth with it, I think it's just brilliant that people are like, wow, you smell so good. It's just a really, really great that happened to me. A couple people actually said I smelled good, and like I said, I think it has to do with that sweetness too. I don't want to say it's gourmandish, but you almost do get that really nice. It's like not really like fruity or citrusy sweet, but it just has a sweetness to it that's really, really nice. So, but guys, sandalwood kind of gets, kind of plays in there a little bit. The Mysore sandalwood, you can kind of, tell that it's got a little bit of the creaminess from that. And but guys, it's unbelievable. It's just a really, really great scent. Let's get into the presentation. This is how it'll be. You can obviously see the notes, which is nice. And look at how that bottle lays in there. It is just absolutely beautiful. Let's pull it out and just look at how beautiful the that inlay is for the, where the bottle actually sits. It is just really, really nice. I mean, the attention to detail that goes into this is beautiful. The boxes are really, really nicely made. It's not a leather or but it is a nice material that's used. But you got the Areej Dore right there. And the bottle is just absolutely amazing. It's stunning. You think when you go online, you can kind of see, like the cap, you would think it might be plastic, and it's kind of, it might look a little cheap looking, but guys, this one, I mean, let's check out the sprayer real quick. Nice spray on it. Really good spray. I actually do about 3 to 4 sprays with this. I sometimes even do 5. You can go, you can kind of go a little nuts with this. Like I said, it's a little bit cleaner, a little bit easier to wear than some of the darker ones. But that presentation is just, it's beautiful, guys. So longevity, excellent. I'm getting 12 hours plus. I do the hand test sometimes, even after I wash my hand a few times, it's still there. You do projection. Again, it's a really good projection. Sometimes these can really go bad where it's just going to fill up, the whole room, and you're like, oh my gosh, because if people don't like fragrance or whatever, it's kind of embarrassing sometimes when everything really smells of your whole, thing going on. But the distance of your projection and your, it is awesome. Arm length, you're going to smell it, but it's not going to be overwhelming to any nose out there. And guys, it's just, I'm sorry to be hyped up, but this is just perfectly blended. You can tell Russian Adam's really getting, what's going on with this stuff. It is just a great, well blended fragrance, and I just like it because it is a little bit easier to wear, and you can wear this all time, all seasons. I think dead of summer, it might be a little too sweet, a little too cloying if you're 90 degrees outside and humid. But for springtime, the fall time, beautiful for the fall. And also like the winter time too. But guys, for the gentlemen out there, this is great. It's got a little bit of that barbershop. It's a nice fougere, so it's going to work. It's clean. It's sexy. It's I can see this too being really like sexy for like a female, smelling it on you, which is great. Women, definitely can. I know these are all unisex. I'm sure women can pull this off too. But this is a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more of a kind of like a barbershoppy, men's kind of fragrance, but yeah, women can definitely pull it off too. But guys, Musk Lave. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. This stuff is great. It'll definitely probably hit my fall list. I'm gonna be wearing that. I've been wearing this for almost a week and a half now, and I'm gonna be wearing it a lot more. So, but guys, Areej Dore, Russian Atom, great job, great release too with this one. Give us your thoughts if you guys have smelled this, or if you guys are waiting on a bottle. I know, like I said, the website's crazy, but once it gets back up, hopefully you guys can get your hands on a bottle and all that, and enjoy this great house. But guys, Rise Frags 34, thank you guys so much again. Love you, and thanks for all the support. I just really appreciate it, and I'm still loving this fragrance world. So take care, guys. Stay safe.